Alright guys, it's HitraN here, the unnecessary programmer. Welcome to my channel, where we optimize daily aspects of our life that for sure don't need any optimization. Today's video is dedicated to motivation. Have you ever seen a Tony Robbins video or some buffed up gym dude and you actually feel like doing something and you feel motivated? We are aiming for this feeling in this video. In a way, we are going to create a Tony Robbins web service with Spring Boot and MySQL. Man, I feel hyped already. But first, let's get some proper fuel. Let's do this. First thing we actually need is motivational quotes from some fancy people.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
Now, we have quite a lot of quotes, so we need a database table to store them in.
Wow!
Let's write down the inserts in our newly created table. Now, I know this is new for the channel, but I actually know how to use Spring and create REST web services with it. So we are not going to go through any tutorials this time, but I will give it my best to explain absolutely everything as we go along in the development. You need to install Java on your machine. I would suggest you install OpenJDK 11 because Java 11 is with current long-term support. You can also install Oracle's JDK, but there are some licensing issues when you are actually using the code on production environment. Next thing you can install is MAVEN, but in our case it is a bit of overkill because we are using Eclipse, and Eclipse has a built-in MAVEN. After you install Java and MAVEN, you will need to set Java Home and MAVEN Home on your Windows machine. I will leave down in the description all of the links I just showed you. Now we are ready to download and install Eclipse. Install Spring Tool Suite and open Spring Boot Perspective. After this, we need to create the new project. Spring provides an awesome website that generates projects for you in an archive and you can import in your Eclipse workspace. After you generated the project, import it into the workspace and let's begin. Run MAVEN clean and then MAVEN install. Your build will probably fail the first time. Just delete the test files that are created under the directory test Java and run the build again. Then we need to create the actual REST controller that will supply us with the endpoints. When you try to start the application, it will break because we didn't give any specific configuration for our database. After we configure the database, we need to create a domain object that will represent the database table and create a repository that will help us extract information from the database. Now it's time to test and check out our progress so far. We are going to create an interface for the service and move the business logic into the service implementation. Why? Well, good coding practices, of course, that's why. I finally realized I added configuration that truncates the data from my table, and that's why the service returns no from time to time when you restart it. We are almost done. All that is left is to create a repository code to retrieve all of the IDs from the table and randomly chooses a specific quote based on the ID. It would be best if we also have a static list with all the data, but I left the query so we can have the most relevant data if we change something in a given quote. Wait a second. I think I feel highly motivated to do some stuff now. Let's go! Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. This is what actually keeps me motivated. Subscribe if you like the content. See you next Sunday. Bye!